Okay, principle number 21. Take responsibility for your financial condition. This is where the rubber meets the road, man. There's no denying this point. You know, the bridge abutment, you know, what do you want to call it. Okay, now this is Lucius Annius Seneca, the Greek Stoic philosopher in the first century of the Common Era, said, virtue depends partly on training and partly on practice. You must learn first, and then strengthen your learning by action. If this be true, not only do the doctrines of wisdom help us, but the precepts also, which check and banish our emotions by a sort of official decree. Bottom line here is that if you have a plan and you follow the plan, there's no real need to get emotional and start being irrational about how we handle things. And that has to do with two factors: your competence, your training, and your application of what you've learned. That is why I require every person who becomes a client of my firm to do this course. Now, do you understand why? So, I have created a standard by which we are going to determine really our own future, the arbiter of our own fortune. And this is called the Code of a Household CFO. Now, the Code of a Household CFO is a list of agreements, attitudes, and actions that guides the behavior of the individual towards the creation of an economically viable and financially strong household. It may serve as a standard by which one may make financial decisions for the optimal benefit of all concerned. Now, in any profession, you have a code of ethics, or a code of conduct, or a code of behavior that defines the highest standards of what you do for the post you have. Okay, every profession has one. Now, for us to be able to get the results that we're looking for, there has to be a certain level of agreement and a certain point of view on both sides. Remember we talked about help? When you help somebody, they have to be in a position where they will accept your help. And when you're accepting help from somebody, you're going to be in a position to grant them whatever they ask for so you can be helped by them, right? That's the way it is in every economic relationship, at least. Well, that's the way it is here, too, with regards to your financial plan. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read this code to you. And these are your basic agreements, not just with us, but with each other. Husbands and wives, domestic partners, whatever the case may be. Because this now becomes the policy of your household. These are basic agreements. And I assure you, I guarantee you, that if you follow these basic agreements, you will have a very successful economic and financial experience while you're able to live your art. I assure you that will happen. So let's review these. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make the statement. I'm going to ask you, do you agree? You can say yes. If you say yes, please audibly say yes. If you don't agree, then say no. It's okay with me. It's your policy. You can accept it or reject it. I'm just giving you suggestions here from what I know that works.
What if you're working on it?
Then you can say, working on it. Okay? All right, good. So, as a household CFO, I agree that, 1, I will manage resources and act in a fiduciary capacity at all times for the greatest good of the members of the household in alignment with the optimal financial condition. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will manage the household finances and all risks with standard policy and statistical evidence, including econometry analytics, not opinions, vague explanations, hearsay, or mere affinity for financial advice providers. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will have the clarity on the lifetime goals and purposes of the household unit and its individual members, and the financial requirements needed to achieve them. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will continually demand higher income for the benefit of the members of the household. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will keep the members of the household apprised on current financial condition as appropriate. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. Number 6, I will keep all financial commitments as promised. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to keep the household solvent at all times. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. Okay, number 8, I will set a good example of fiscal responsibility for my sphere of influence. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to educate myself and the other members of the household on the basic principles of finance and economics and their application. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to clarify any misunderstood concepts in the management of the household finances. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to help others by showing them sources of correct information in the area of personal finances and economics. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to seek professional guidance from advisors who are qualified to advise in financial and legal matters for which I am not expert. Do you agree?
Oh, yes.
Good. I agree to choose one primary financial advisor to plan and coordinate the necessary actions to attain and maintain the optimal financial condition for the household. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to stay in close communication with the primary financial advisor and sub-advisors I've retained during the term of our professional relationships. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to identify and handle all hidden sources of influence that interfere with the intention and actions for the attainment and maintenance of the optimum financial condition. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. If you don't, you won't make it. That's a big one. That's a big one. Number 16, I promise to promptly execute the actions recommended to me by my primary financial advisor and sub-advisor if I am certain that they will improve the overall financial condition of the household toward the optimum. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to set aside money for all known and estimated future expenditures, as well as unpredictable expenses that may occur in separate accounts. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to set aside a substantial portion of annual household income into long-term reserves. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to practice thrift to the best of my ability. Do you agree? Good. Number 20, I will endeavor to keep the household debt-free and will only borrow money if I'm highly confident that it will be profitable. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will endeavor to keep the creditworthiness of the household at an excellent level. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will ensure that all legal rudiments are current and correct, such as taxation, estate planning, and legal structure. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will endeavor to keep the household tax liabilities to a minimum, both now and in the future. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I will adequately insure all assets of value and sources of potential loss that I cannot easily pay for with accumulated funds set aside for that purpose. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. I promise to do my best in performing due diligence on investments and exercise prudence in investing household assets in accordance with a written household investment policy. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good. Number 26, I will take full responsibility for the overall financial condition of the household. Do you agree?
Yes.
Good.